Hey everybody, MorbTron here. Today is March 24th, 2020, which makes it a Tuesday and a reset day. And Lord Saladin has brought his Iron Banner to the tower for the first time in Season 10. I will talk about that in a second though. If you go to the Destinations tab, or when you log in, you're actually told about this, there is a new Rasputin Seraph Bunker unlocked, and it is on the moon. So, I don't know any details about it yet. If it's any different than the EDZ bunker, I will make a video on it, but chances are it's probably going to be the exact same. I hope it's not. I hope it plays out differently. I hope that the upgrades are different on it. I just hope it's different from the EDZ. Not because the EDZ bunker was bad, but because I would like to see not just a copy-paste of more stuff. So we'll see. But of course then the Seraph Tower public event on the moon is probably going to be a little bit more popular this week because of the Seraph Bunker opening on the moon. But yeah, that'll be fun. And there's of course going to be a new Seraph weapon to be able to farm for after you get the bunker upgraded a little bit. So, Iron Banner. If you go up there and you talk to Lord Saladin, you actually pick up 4 pinnacle bounties, which you get pinnacle gear from completing, and you also get a quest. And we should be getting a bow from this quest this time around. The bow was going to be a ritual weapon last season, but didn't get completed in time, or something, says Bungie. So it's a bow, and there wasn't a specific quest to pick up from him for the bow, so I'm assuming we get it just by completing the Cast in Iron quest that we get from him every time he comes around. Otherwise, there's another quest to pick up when we're done with it. We'll see. If I'm forced to use a bow in Iron Banner, I'm going to be a sad panda because I don't like bows. But pick up Iron Banner stuff. You know, if you don't like PvP, just put it this way. It's 4 or 5 pieces of pinnacle gear. I'm assuming the bow is going to count as a pinnacle drop, so that's basically 5 pinnacles for doing some Iron Banner. It's a PvP activity. That's a pinnacle activity. That is not the that's not the Trials of the Beaver, aka Trials of the Disconnect, aka Trials of Osiris. So definitely spend some time in there this week. I will sure be doing that because I actually enjoy Trials of Osiris, even though it's just basically fancy control. But other news throughout the solar system before we get into Eververse and other stuff. So, the Flashpoint is on Nessus this week, so that's pretty cool. On the moon, other news on the moon, besides the bunker and the Seraph Tower there, we have the Nightmare Hunts, of course, with my cat playing in the background. I'm sorry about that, but Mushi does enjoy his little bell ball thing. So anyway, we have Fogoth, Dominus Gaul, and Tanix the Scarred. So if you're looking to complete the time trials for any 3 of those Nightmare Hunts, now is your chance to do that. Do not forget to do your pinnacles in the Pit of Heresy and the Garden of Salvation. That is, if you care about your power level, your light level. I do, so I will be doing that. In the Crucible this week, of course, we have Iron Banner down at the bottom, but the other 2 weekly rotators are Supremacy and Lockdown. I would guess that less than 1% of the population will be doing Lockdown, because it's a pretty bad game mode. But as much as I want to do Supremacy, Iron Banner counts as doing the rotator this week, so I'll be spending a lot of my time there. But the other activities are still the same. Rumble, Control, Elimination, Survival, and Freelance Survival, with Classic Mix down to the bottom right. There we go. If you're wondering what the armor set looks like for Iron Banner this season, it's in the Crucible playlist window. It's right there. It's a complete copy and paste of an older armor set. It's kind of like the Samurai set. It's disappointing. I'm getting kind of tired of the copy and paste from Bungie, but hopefully they're able to hire some people to not have to copy and paste constantly. But we'll see. So in the Vanguard playlist this week, the Ordeal is the Arms Dealer, which is a very farmable Nightfall. Now, we don't have the Grandmaster difficulty yet. That opens up in approximately 1 month on April 21st. But if we look at the Master version, we have Zahn's Stratagem, so solar damage and incoming airborne damage is increased. Match game togetherness, meaning if you want to regen your health, you better be close to a friend. Barrier and unstoppable champions, and enemies are going to throw significantly more grenades. So that'll be fun. Arms Dealer, I believe, it's a pretty fun strike, even though it's a D2 release strike. And it's a good Ordeal Nightfall to farm for materials like enhancement cores, enhancement prisms, enhancement, whatever the exotic versions are called. I forget. I'm having a brain fart. It happens. Other Nightfalls to farm for Nightfall-specific loot. This week we have the Insight Terminus, which gives you the Long Goodbye Energy Sniper Rifle. We have the Tree of Probabilities, which gives you the Year 1 Kinetic Hand Cannon, the DFA, and the Hollowed Layer, which of course gives you the Mindbender's Ambition Energy Shotgun. So if you're looking to farm for good Mindbenders, still, the Hollowed Layer is there for you to do just that. So yay, if you are into that sort of thing, if you're into shotgunning. And Gambit is, of course, still Gambit, no changes. But in the Reckoning, it should be the Oryx mini-boss this week. So if you're looking to farm for a spare rations still, now's your chance to do just that. Or a Gnawing Hunger, the auto rifle, also drops from the Oryx mini-boss. So do it up, because it's a good auto rifle, and that's a good hand cannon. But yeah, that is it for stuff around the solar system this week, and now we should probably go pay Tess Everest a visit. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to go into the store page, because that's a thing, and Tess Everest has cooties. Anyway, we have the Viper 4S, which is a Sparrow that's been for sale before. It is the VEIST Sparrow. Pretty cool, has a green kind of trail coming out the back of it. Kind of like in a weird wave pattern. Not my cup of tea, but that's fine. We have the Devil's Advocate, which is the weapon ornament for the Devil's Ruin. Makes it kind of look like 1980s retro style, flashy colors. Not my cup of tea yet again. We have the WARSAT Arrival, which is actually a new thing for this season for Bright Dust, so that's cool. If you want to arrive in a WARSAT crash, there you are. We have a new shader, the NEOPOP Wave. Again, if you want to look like you are straight out of the 1980s, there you go. That's a very loud shader. I think this is probably the loudest shader in the game currently. If you want to be flashy and let it be known where you are, definitely pick up the NEOPOP Wave. I'm going to pick it up just because it's absurd. For silver this week, if you're looking to spend some silver, we have the Solar Sails ship. This will be for sale for Bright Dust sometime throughout the season, just not right now. We have the Hand Cannon Vogue emote, so that's cool. The Timeline Zero, that's a World Line Zero thing. I personally don't care, but here's what it looks like. It looks like a sword with some Vex juice in it. Moving on. This is an old Sparrow that for some reason is available for Bright Dust. Or not Bright Dust, for silver. It's on discount, but still, I don't know why they're trying to sell that for silver yet again. But this week, for more Bright Dust stuff, another shader, we have the Golden Age Wine, which is another kind of loud shader, I gotta say. Not as loud as the other one, but if you're a fan of like a deep metallic purple and a dull gold color, I guess this one will probably be right up your alley. The two people that like that color combination, there you go. We have the Black Death weapon ornament for the Crimson, available for Bright Dust. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'll pick that up. Why not? I'll pick that one up. And we have the Whisper Sweet Nothings multiplayer emote, where you basically just give the Guardian a hug. That's basically all you do. That is basically all you do. And we have the helmet for the Season 10 armor set from Eververse, if you want to pick that up, Universal Ornament. We have the Burning Red ornament for Sunshot. I don't like it, but I'm sure a few people out there do. It makes your Sunshot look like it's straight out of the Cabal's armory. And for Titans, we have the HUSKCRUSHERS. This is a ornament for the Dune Marchers. Makes your Dune Marchers look like they're made out of bone. That's pretty neat. I think for 1500 Bright Dust, I will pick that up. And we have the VEIST Shell. Not a fan of it. That looks really, really ugly. I will not be purchasing that. And then we have the Cabal Shield Breaker TRANSMAT effect. Not that big of a deal. And CROTA'S Bane Projection, again, don't really care about ghost projections. They're kind of... I don't know. I just don't care about them. I don't care. But that is it for this week's reset video. So, if you like reset videos, if you want to support my channel, hit the like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. You would be amazing for doing so. If you're new here, subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. But do not forget to have a good day, everybody. And I will catch you all next time.